Hi guys, how's everyone doing? Thank you so much for tuning into this webinar. This is a presentation that I actually put together for my team last month, and we had a community gathering and we did a whole evening focused on the business side of growing a doTERRA business. Now, primarily the room was filled with people who were already using their essential oils through doTERRA and had just sort of a natural curiosity, as many people do, about what it would be like to sort of tap into sharing them more intentionally with people and actually creating some income, whether that be just enough to get their oils paid for or to really shift gears with an opportunity to start to create some time and financial freedom. And it's very rare that I actually highlight or talk much about this incredible business opportunity. So I thought I'd take the time this evening to share those slides with you guys, just so that you could get a feel for what this business is all about, how our team has been growing, and where you could maybe see yourself fitting in. So if you have never met me before, my name is Susan Bursick. I'm a Blue Diamond leader in doTERRA. I am based out of Ontario, Canada, and I have been using my oils for just about as long as I've actually been doing the business. I was very interested in finding an opportunity for my skill set to be put to the very best use and to grow and develop myself as I shared my experiences that I was having with these oils with everybody that I knew. So I'm going to open up my screen here for you guys, and we will jump into talking a little bit about our business opportunity. I'm first going to show you guys, though, a quick little vid.
In our search for ways or ideas or some sort of respite from our financial situation, we eventually turn to, I'm going to say it, network marketing.
As a mental health professional and a best-selling author, network marketing was not anywhere in my psyche. I never thought I would ever be involved in a company like doTERRA until I found doTERRA. I had no idea how awesome network marketing could be.
Network marketing is probably my favorite business model because it makes success accessible to so many.
And I feel that network marketing allows us the time freedom. It allows us the financial freedom that we all deserve as human beings. And now, instead of arguing over whether we can stay an extra day on vacation, I feel like I'm on vacation my entire life.
My wife and I are the parents of 7 children. And to us, discovering essential oils, and more discovering doTERRA essential oils, changed everything that we do, changed our lives in all aspects, because we're able to focus with our children on having freedom to choose and manage our own lifestyle, whether it's our physical health, our mental health, our financial health, which is a big one, our emotional health, and even our spiritual health. All 5 of these are connected, and if any one of them is out of balance, it affects the whole. And we have found support in all of these areas.
One of the reasons I love doTERRA's compensation plan is because it's so applicable to everyone. It's a platform where average people can make way above average income, and that is so empowering financially.
doTERRA is an amazing company, and I feel so grateful to be partnered with them because I know that they are a company full of integrity.
What I like about doTERRA, and the thing that I find interesting, is that I'm in charge of my own schedule, and I have the ability to choose where and when and what I do on a daily basis.
doTERRA is a powerful vehicle. Whatever you want to create, you can do that by connecting with doTERRA.
But when I started to really look at network marketing and understand that I was really in a job, the job that I was in was really a pyramid scheme where there was only one person at the top who could benefit in the way that would bring financial freedom, and everyone else in that pyramid supported that position. I was actually looking for a pyramid that was like this, where anybody who decided to rise to the top could take advantage of and find financial freedom. doTERRA as a vehicle, the perfect vehicle in my mind, was the first company to come along and actually take the model of network marketing and plug the right ingredients into it, like no other company's ever done.
When direct sales or network marketing is done properly, it's a relationships business, and I'm a relationships expert, and it was the perfect business model for me. When we honor relationships and we work together to share and better each other's lives, individual by individual, belly to belly, person to person, we really have a powerful effect, and we enhance our own personal development in the process as we learn to understand ourselves better, and we come to understand and love others around us better.
We are so excited to see what the next phase entails for doTERRA. I think the possibilities are endless. In the network marketing profession, oftentimes companies will talk about fancy cars and having a lot of money. And doTERRA is completely different from that. For us, the purpose goes much deeper. We want to teach individuals how to get themselves out of debt, how to be able to remove those burdens that weigh them down. And as they do that, that gives them an opportunity to truly be free.
All right. See if I can get to our next slide. So I love that video. Highlights several people that have had incredible stories and success in this business. Many whom I look up to and definitely model the way that I build my business. So a little bit about me. My why, generally you'll hear somebody talk about their why when they are getting started in a business journey like this, because you want to be really, really anchored to the reason that you have decided to take on a new venture. This is my family, my husband, Dan, my two little boys. This picture is actually a couple years old. So they are now 3 and 6, and they are truly the reason why I decided to look at a business opportunity with doTERRA. When the oils were introduced to my family, they were the next piece of the puzzle to living in a more holistic manner. When it came to looking at the products that were coming into our home, the toxic level of products that, as I was learning about ingredients, I was really interested in cleaning up that area of our life. As a new mom, I found myself very, very stretched in a new way, emotionally, physically, and I've just really, for the last 6 years since my first son was born, have just sort of been on this slow and steady journey of cleaning up our lifestyle. And I really, really believe that I can only take care of my family to the best of my ability the best way that I can take care of my family really is when I am living to the best of my ability. So when my mental state is taken care of, when I'm taking care of myself in all different aspects, these 3 guys here in the picture get the best version of me. And that's something that's very important to me. And that's where the oils have played a huge role. So they are the reason why I, took on this decision to build time freedom with our family. I wanted as Eric Larson mentioned in that video, I want to decide what my days look like. And that's exactly what this business has blessed me with an opportunity to do, is decide when and where I work, who and how I show up. And nobody is in charge of that except for myself, which is absolutely incredible. So if we're not already connected on Instagram and that's where you like to hang out, you can pop over there and find me at Susan Bursick. And I would love to connect with you and get to know you a little bit better. So really quickly, why doTERRA? Our business is built quite simply because of our oils. What ends up happening is that people look at all of the different ways that they've improved their own life, and they realize that there are so many people out there that could be helped by your willingness to share. And that's how the bulk of my team has grown. I tend to attract mothers in particular, and we all have a desire, of course, to be able to care for our kids in a natural way, in a way that is as least harmful to their wellness as possible. And when you're using pure, safe, tested essential oils, you pretty much can't go wrong. And so I have, moms on my team that have been able to tackle sleeping issues and, troubles with ears, and think about all of the people that miss sick days at school, and then that trickles into your own sick days as a parent. And when you find a solution that you really trust and has made a positive impact in your life, it's really hard not to share that with people. And that is the basis of our business. It's using our oils, sharing our stories, helping other people get started with oils as well. I want to highlight our leadership team in doTERRA. We are led and directed by 7 absolutely incredible, very diverse owners and founding individuals. So we have 7 owners leading a debt-free billion-dollar global company that will always be privately owned, always fiscally responsible, and always focused on the world's best essential oils first. Something that I found that I was very just sort of quietly drawn to, Emily Wright referenced this in the video you saw at the beginning. I love that there is never an emphasis on celebrating top earners or fancy cars or living a really luxurious lifestyle. There is so much heart and grounding that these 7 individuals stand for, and their biggest vision is to see people living debt-free so that they are free to give, free of burdens, free to be able to show up and live a life that is, one of just total enjoyment. And that's so much easier to do when people are able to lift a financial burden on their household. So let's talk about why they chose network marketing. Word of mouth advertising is the most powerful form of advertising on the planet, because people buy and make decisions from those they know, like, and trust. So think of a time when you've gone and seen a great movie or enjoyed a really awesome meal at a restaurant. You're likely to have spent the next several days or weeks telling people about that experience, right? And when somebody tells you about a great restaurant, it quite likely stays at the top of mind until you can go and check it out yourself. And so with network marketing, they realized that the best opportunity for another individual to learn about essential oils is to hear it from another individual who's having an experience that they can share with that person in a trusted, known way. The other part about network marketing, which is unlike most other careers out there, is that you are paid exactly what you are worth. No more hauling buckets. So if you heard the term hauling buckets, that's when we're trading hours for dollars. So that could be a salaried type role, or if you're, a part-time worker and you work 20 hours and you get paid for 20 hours. What network marketing allows you to do is now to build a pipeline, which taps you into residual income. And small bits of effort are going to add up to massive growth over time. So this works really well for people that are still in their full-time careers or anyone with limited time right now, because what we can teach you to do is to take those little pockets of your day, 5, 10, 20 minutes here and there with consistency. Those little seeds that you're planting and those opportunities for you to educate people over time start to add up, and you are building this pipeline of customers and oil connections that will forever be growing. And residual income is when you get paid for work that you did long ago. So I shared this on a Facebook Live this afternoon in one of my private Facebook groups, and I gave the example of somebody who reached out to me in my first couple of months of starting to educate people on the oils, and she asked me to come and teach a class for her. So at that class 4 years ago, I enrolled her. She became a great customer. She introduced me to friends who also became customers of mine, and those people still buy oils. So even now, 4 years down the road, I'm still being paid for the work that I did at that class, which is absolutely incredible. And as you can imagine, over time, as you continue to build on top of that, the residual income starts to flow. So I'm at a point now where my income rolls in 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year, whether I am actively working on my doTERRA business or taking time with my family. The income literally rolls in every hour of the day. I love that we have a very, very simple business model. We are a product-focused company. 80% of the customers aren't building a business. We tend to attract people for our oils, which is often the very opposite of a lot of different experiences that I've had in the past with network marketing businesses, where you might attend a class or a workshop or a party, and there's quite a big focus at the end of that time based on the business opportunity. I love that just having an organization filled with customers is the foundation and simplicity of our business. Even when somebody comes to me with an interest in our business, I highly encourage them to start using the oils and build themselves 2 or 3 months worth of their own experiences and stories, so that I know when they decide to step into learning more about how to do this as a business, that they're coming from a place of true belief and true experience with their essential oils. So I love that the bulk of the work that we get to do as leaders in this business is really just based on educating people to become customers. Residual income, as I mentioned, is also big. Residual income in network marketing is income you continue to earn based on efforts you put forth initially, as in the example that I just shared with you guys. This income, of course, in doTERRA is based off the sale of product and services. These products must continue to generate repeat sales, and this is one reason why consumable products are the most effective in network marketing. So I want to be able to share and sell an item that a customer is going to love and run out of and need to reorder. And so we have an incredible loyalty rewards program that teaches people how to build this natural toolkit and allows them an opportunity to replace products that they're going through on a regular basis, and to do that through a program that, rewards them for their loyalty by helping them earn credits to purchase more free oils. Retention is also very important. doTERRA actually experiences industry-leading retention with our customers. This means that 65% of the people that you help open a wholesale account with will continue to purchase with you. The industry standard actually within network marketing is 12 to 15%. So if you're only retaining 12 to 15% of your customers, year after year, month after month, you have a lot of consistent new people that you need to be finding in order to continue to grow your sales. When we have 65% of our customers continue to purchase, this makes a really beautiful business model for you to jump off and grow at a quick pace, if you choose to. So let's talk about what it costs to start a biz. So after you enroll with your own wholesale account, if you decide to join the Loyalty Rewards program, which is a completely optional program for our customers, but it is the key to starting your business as well. If you purchase 100 PV, which is a product value, each of our oils have a PV value to them, purchase 100 PV each month, that qualifies you to earn commissions on anybody that you help enroll with their own account. So when you are placing this order every month, keep in mind that this is products that you'll use to sample people and to keep your own family healthy. So just to give you sort of a rough idea, a bottle of lavender costs $26.75 here in Canada. It has a product value of $22.5. So if we need to do a 100 PV order in order to qualify for commissions, in Canada that translates to approximately $130 a month. to run your business, or $1,560 a year. And this is also a tax write-off. So keep in mind, these are products that you are likely, in a way, purchasing already for your family, whether you're already using essential oils or you're purchasing over-the-counter meds and things like toothpaste and shampoo and body wash and laundry detergent and supplements and vitamins and all those good things. Chances are that's a lot of items I just listed off there that are already being purchased that you can redirect your spending to your doTERRA account. So we like to talk about people kind of falling into 3 different categories: users, sharers, and builders. So I'll cover this off quickly for you guys. A user is simply just somebody who uses doTERRA for themselves and their families. Again, keep in mind, this is 80% of your organization. So we love when people come to us and just want to become a customer. Now, a sharer is somebody who just sort of shares their oils casually with their friends and family. You know, they're likely that person who loves to pull out a bottle of Past Tense with a coworker who has a headache, or is really eager to talk about On Guard, you know, with a friend or family member who's constantly falling sick with things. They're looking potentially to get their oils paid for by hosting classes or enrolling other people with their own accounts periodically. They're not necessarily interested in leading a team at this point, but they're happy to get oils into people's hands and help them enroll so that they can start ordering. Now, a builder is somebody who's going to be more passionate about educating others, leading and developing a team, and because of this, they will be generously compensated. And you can find these Live, Share, and Build guides right on doTERRA.com. So let's cover the 5 ways that you can earn money as you start to share your oils. First way is retail. So this is through your online store. So when you open a wholesale account, most people are going to enroll as a wholesale customer. At any point in your journey, you can upgrade your account for free to become a wellness advocate. And this will give you a link to have an online store where people could go right to your website and shop at retail. Now, generally, what we like to see is nobody paying full price for an item, right? The cost of our monthly membership is $42 Canadian, or our yearly membership is $42 Canadian, 35 US, and about 28 pounds in the UK. So if somebody's going to be purchasing anywhere from 2 to 3 oils in a year, that membership will often pay for itself easily within those first few oil purchases. However, if somebody were to stumble upon your online store, or they really just wanted to try an oil or 2 at a time, they could purchase at retail and you would earn a 25% commission, which is paid out monthly. So an example of what my retail store would look like, or what yours may look like when you upgrade to become a wellness advocate, is mydoterra.com / likely your first and last name. Now, let's talk about fast starts. So I like to call fast starts your right now money. So this is when people decide to start building, decide to start sharing, they're enrolling people. This is doTERRA's way of saying, thank you for getting oils out there, let's pay you weekly. So this is where you earn 20% of the PV value of anyone that you enroll on anything that they purchase in their first 60 days. And this is actually paid out weekly, which keeps new builders very incentivized to continue to connect with people, share their oils, and educate. So in this example, we'll pretend that Lisa is the builder. She does a class, or let's say she has a coffee with her friend Megan, and Megan enrolls with a 132 PV order. So let's say she makes the list of the oils that she's very interested in, and that first order is worth 132 PV or product value. Lisa is going to earn a commission of $26.40 off that first purchase. Now, let's say a week or 2 later, Megan, is really excited about her oils. There was a couple that she wished she had purchased in that first class. She's now got access to shop online, so she goes on and orders another 78 PV worth of oils. Lisa will earn $15.60 off that. And let's say next month, Megan is ready to add to her collection again. She's still within her first 60 days as a customer, so she does another 147 PV order. Lisa's going to earn an additional $29.40 off of Megan's purchases. So that's your fast starts. So every single time you're enrolling somebody, people can do this through classes. You may be doing a class where you're enrolling 2 or 3 or 5 or 6 people at a time, or you may be just connecting with people online or over coffee. You have that opportunity to earn 20% of the PB of anything that somebody enrolls with in their first 60 days. And as long as that continues to happen, doTERRA is going to keep sending you a check every week. Now, the cool part is that you can actually earn these fast starts 3 levels down. This is going to be a little bit tricky to understand, but let's just use this example where I enrolled Jen. I earned 20% of Jen's purchases in her first 60 days. Now, let's say 6 months down the road, Jen is loving her oils. She decides that she'd like to upgrade. She wants to enroll one of her friends so that her friend Angela can start to purchase essential oils as well. I would actually earn 10% of Angela's purchases in her first 60 days. That's sort of doTERRA's way of saying, hey, Susan, thank you for teaching Jen about oils and teaching her how to enroll somebody. We're going to give you a little 10% commission as a thank you for that. Now, let's say right away Angela falls in love with her oils. She decides she has friends that she needs to share this with, and she enrolls Megan. I will actually earn 5% of Megan's purchases in her first 60 days. So this starts to be really, really cool because it's doTERRA's way of thanking you forever for introducing and teaching people about how to share their oils. So the first time that this really clicked in for me when I was about 4 or 5 months into building my business, and I was out teaching classes, and I had a few people on my team who were also starting to do the same. We went away on holidays for 2 weeks. So I wasn't in activity. I wasn't, doing my own enrollments, but I came home and I had some fast start checks waiting for me because in this example, I had Jen on my team who was out enrolling people, and then Angela who was out enrolling people. And so that income started to trickle up. So as long as you're continuing to share with people the power of how to enroll and teach and share about their oils, you will have fast start checks showing up in your account every single week, potentially for the rest of your life, which is very, very cool. Third way to get paid is the Power of 3 bonus. This is paid out monthly. So this is when you have 3 people that fall below you. We'll call this line of blue people at the top here your front line. So this is when you have 3 customers who are all participating in a loyalty rewards order. They're all doing a minimum 100 PB order. And if their orders plus yours total 600 in volume in a month, doTERRA is going to send you a $50 Power of 3 bonus. Now, if you duplicate that for those 3 people that are on your front line and help them to each earn their $50 bonus, doTERRA will send you a $250 bonus every month. So this is very cool. This is where people's oils are now being more than paid for in a month, and they're starting to have a little bit of extra income built up. Once this is duplicated down another level, that Power of 3 bonus turns into $1,500. And when you have this in place and you're taking great care of people and you're helping them to start to build their own team of customers, this is an incredible bonus to earn every single month. I have received my $1,500 Power of 3 pretty steadily for the last 2 years. And to be quite honest, when I first started my doTERRA business, I was really just looking to earn the employment insurance that I was earning when I was on my mat leave, which equated to about $1,500. So this is a very simple, easy to build, easy to duplicate opportunity to earn income. Now, the fourth one is where it gets a little bit tricky, so just bear with me, but this is your unilevel bonus. This is also paid out monthly, and this over time will be the largest portion of your income. And this is where you start to see the pipeline magic of a network marketing business really start to kick in. So in a nutshell, as you're enrolling people, you place them in your organization. After their first 60 days has gone by, hopefully you're doing a great job of educating them and taking care of them, and you're able to give them and show them the benefits of purchasing monthly through our loyalty rewards program. So over time, you have this customer base who are all purchasing, little bits, big bits, but every month you're never starting from zero with your sales, because month after month, as you add customers to your team and the people that are below you are adding customers to your team, doTERRA is going to pay you out anywhere from 2 to 7% on those monthly purchases. So as you can see, this is a chart that you can dive more into online, but it shows you all the ranks across the top. So as a blue diamond here, I have 5 different qualified legs. Each of those business partners of mine need to be hitting gold in order for me to be recognized as blue diamond. And as I have customers that fall into my organization on these different levels, I'm earning anywhere from 2 to 7%. What's incredibly awesome about this model of payout is that we are opposite to a lot of different network marketings out there, where they will pay you the highest percentage on people on your first level and the smallest percentage on people on your lowest level. The bulk of your customers over time are going to fall within levels 5, 6, and 7. So we are very generously compensated because doTERRA is paying out the largest percentage of commissions each month to the customers that fall in the largest categories of your business. Again, I know this is very, tricky to sort of understand, but just know that there's a tremendous amount of value in opening up somebody's door or lifestyle to learning about essential oils and having them become a lifelong customer, because they will continue to purchase from you. And I can share with you guys that after 4 years, the monthly sales that our team does falls anywhere between 400 and 500,000 in volume every single month. So you take that and you take that 2 to 7%, and that starts to become a very, very healthy monthly income that's paid out. So here's just a quick little example of doTERRA's generous compensation plan. Whoops. Oh, there we go. So let's just say on your first level, if you had 3 people that fall on level 1 in your organization, doTERRA is paying out 2%. Another company might be paying out 7%. So while we're making $9, another company might pay out 31%. Over time, though, as customers continue to share and your team members grow, on your 7th level, this is just an example of having, 2,100 customers that fall on your 7th level, because doTERRA is paying out 7%, that monthly income would equate to $32,571 versus another company who's taking the bulk of those customers, paying you out at 2% and only coming out to $12,626. So I love, love, love that there's an encouragement here to continue to build a team and to pour, your education and your knowledge into leaders as they're starting to grow in some of these lower levels on your team, because this is where the bulk of your income is going to be generated. So I know I talked about different ranks just briefly, but this would kind of just give you an example of 6 of the first ranks in doTERRA. So the first rank to be recognized at as manager, and that's where you or anybody, customers, maybe you have another share or another team member with you at this point, you generate 500 overall volume. The monthly earnings of somebody who ranks as a manager is about $50. Next level would be director. So a director is a team that's accumulating 1,000 in overall volume. So keep in mind, this is the PV, the product value of your oils. So if you're selling 1,000 overall volume, average monthly earnings for a director would be $75. This is when you're, starting to bounce into having your oils paid for each month. Next rank is an executive. So again, this can just be you. This can just be you sharing your oils and teaching people, or you might have some customers who are also starting to share underneath you. An executive is achieving 2,000 overall volume each month, earning about $200. An elite is 3,000 overall volume, earning about $300. And then the first rank, where there's actually some structure that comes into play and you're starting to have a couple of business partners with you, is premier. So a premier team is selling 5,000 overall volume each month, but they have 2,000 being generated from 2 specific leaders on their team. And a premier can be earning anywhere around $600 on average. Something I want you to keep in mind with these averages is this would be an example of somebody who's hitting premier for several months. They're at a really steady, solid rank, not necessarily the first time somebody hits premier, but a really solid, consistent premier. The next rank, the silver, which is what we sort of call the first leadership rank. A silver leader is working with 3 business partners at this time. Each of these teams are contributing 3,000 overall volume for a total overall volume for the team of 9,000, and a silver is looking at earning on average $1,300. The fifth way that you can earn money is the bonus pool. So doTERRA bonus pools are set up to reward leaders on the collective success of all wellness advocates globally. Each pool contains a percentage of the global commissionable volume for the payout month. So the better the company does as a whole, the more money there is in this pool. That means that everyone in the company gets to benefit from everyone else's growth and success, no matter whose team they're on. Having a bonus percentage based on global commissional volume provides incentive for leaders to work together across teams and to support levels deeper into their organizations. And where I see this working out just so beautifully, and hopefully you've had an opportunity to sort of experience this if you've been with doTERRA as a sharer or as somebody who's just kind of been watching on the sidelines. There are so many leaders who are willing to collaborate, share content, share knowledge, share trainings, even if it doesn't benefit their specific team. So I love that culture that's been built into doTERRA, where people are eager to share and connect and just really know that this is about getting oils into people's homes and making a difference in their lives that way. And the more that we can share knowledge and tools with people, the better opportunity we have to do that. So here's a snapshot of the different average earnings and gives you guys a glimpse of our Thrive Life team, which we started in 2014. And I started with a couple of business partners, and we've grown to hundreds and hundreds on our team of people that are sharing oils. So a silver leader is somebody who's, working this business very part-time. And something that I'll point out here is that you can work doTERRA very part-time, you can work it full-time, but it's not a business that you can expect to earn anything from if you're doing it just sometimes. This is a business model that will pay you for your consistent effort, your consistent ability to show up, your consistent ability to give the best version of you, even if your business doesn't feel like it's generating anything. So a silver ranked leader is looking at earning about $26,000 per year, which is a really nice little padding to somebody's income if they're currently working full time and just really need to start to alleviate some debt stress, or they want to be able to have an opportunity to take some extra family vacations or buy a new car. Think about what that extra $1,000 to $2,000 every month to your household could do. On our Thrive Life team, we have 42 incredible silvers, which just makes me so proud, because these are people that are just starting to dip their toe into looking at this business from a more serious standpoint and are starting to step into a little bit more of a leadership role. Now, a gold rank is earning $57,000 on average per year. We have 19 golds on our team, I am so proud to say. This is a really healthy income where a lot of people could look at the opportunity to step away from a full-time career, especially if you're somebody who's paying money out for daycare, or you're in a job that you have a salary cap and you have a capability to be able to provide and touch so many more lives than maybe what you're allowed to do or able to do with your reach in your current career. So this is a really solid, beautiful income rank to do. And we have so many leaders that hit this rank, all the while working full-time jobs, working part-time jobs, busy moms, busy people with things going on in their lives. This is totally achievable to do, even without, full hours of freedom in front of you. Now, a platinum rank is where we get to celebrate people moving into that 6-figure a year income opportunity. We have 6 platinums on our team, which is absolutely amazing. And the diamond rank is even more incredible because you've now just doubled that 6-figure income. We have 5 beautiful diamonds on this team. We're about to welcome 2 or 3 more over the next several months. And it's just such a beautiful role to see. Especially, I have a soft spot, of course, for moms and women, but to be able to create those kind of income opportunities with a home-based business is just unlike anything else. And to see that up-leveling that starts to happen for families when a mom or a woman gets to share products that are truly making an impact in her fellow mamas' lives is just, again, it's just so beautiful. At the Blue Diamond rank, you're moving into a multiple six-figure income. And at the time right now, I'm currently the only Blue Diamond, but look at the people that we've got coming up below, 5 diamonds, 6 platinums, 19 golds, 42 silvers. I was at all of these ranks myself at one point. So the possibilities are truly endless, and we are literally just in the warm-up phase. And at Presidential Diamond, you're moving into that 7-figure-a-year income. And again, keep in mind that these averages are based off of several months of steadily hitting that rank. And what I can tell you guys at the Blue Diamond and Diamond rank is I'm not doing anything all that differently than a platinum, a gold, or a silver. I am still running a business that is based off of sharing education about essential oils, helping people get started, but a bulk of my time now is also helping mentor people in their business and helping them find the fit for where this makes sense in their life. So what does empowered success looks like? On your journey to all of these beautiful ranks, elite, premier and silver, gold, platinum diamond, blue diamond, presidential. If you go to doTERRA.com, even if you don't have an account yet, you can still access all of these guides to have a look at what beginning your business even looks like. So this website here at the bottom, doTERRA.com/US/EN/empowered-success will link you up to all of these guides, which is a beautiful opportunity for you to open up and see what would be required of you and what are some of the training tips around, running your business at these different ranks. So what would be the next steps? If you've watched this and you are starting to feel a little bit more intrigued, of course, the first part is going to be to make sure that you get some oils. But if you already have oils and you're kind of looking at what this business could mean for you, I'd like to encourage you to just sort of choose your level of interest and plan a time to connect with the person who enrolled you. If they're not somebody who's actively building this business, I can promise you that they have somebody amazing that they can connect you with to have that conversation with. You're going to want to decide realistically the number of hours that you consistently can find each week to put towards your business and set a goal. Key word here being consistently. A business will not grow if you spend 5 or 10 hours on it one week and you disappear for 2. This is a business that's meant to work for the people who can consistently decide what they're going to put towards each week, whether that's 1 hour a week or 10 hours a week, you decide. You're going to decide where and when you'll teach and share others. For some of you, that may be an online presence. Some of you may be really awesome at coffee dates and tea dates and having that one-on-one time where people get to really open up. Home classes are always amazing because you get to share your story and teach a class in front of several people at one time. And community classes are always an option as well, too. You might know somebody in your community who has a customer base that they would love to experience and share essential oils with. The key here is to get out there and just love on people with your oils. Partner with your mentor or the person who enrolled you so that they can now guide you as your customer base grows. So when we did this gathering last month, we had a little celebration. And again, I'm just going to go over really quickly what some of these different ranks are and what would be required at that rank. So an elite leader, again, just to remind you guys, is somebody who's achieving 3,000 overall volume in a month. This literally can be somebody who just casually shares their oils, but they're doing it consistently each month. At this rank, you're really just starting to build your belief in the product, and with courage, you're now sharing some of your stories with others. So an elite is likely now getting their oils paid for, and we have 231 elites on our Thrive Life team. So that's a whole lot of people who have enough of a little business generated underneath them that their oil purchases are covered. Now, a premier leader is achieving 5,000 overall in volume each month. They're working with 2 partners in their business who are each helping to contribute 2,000 overall volume to that organization. As a premier now, you're really starting to sort of build your belief in the company of doTERRA and the opportunity, the business side. They're acting with integrity as they share their message and build trust with their community. A premier is earning between $500 and $800 a month. We had 10 new people hitting premier in February, and we've got a total of 89 on our Thrive Life team. A silver leader is achieving 9,000 minimum overall volume in a month. They're working with 3 partners in their business who can each reach elite, and they're each contributing 3,000 overall volume to that organization. A silver is now building belief in themselves as a leader. So they're committed to modeling success to their growing team. They're now earning about $1,200 to $2,000 a month, and they're stepping a little bit more visibly into a leadership role. We've got 43 silvers on our Thrive Life team, which is amazing. Now, a gold leader is achieving $15,000 in overall volume in a month. They're still working with 3 business partners in their business, but each of those business partners are now hitting Premier and each contributing $5,000 overall volume to the organization. A gold is now building belief in their team. So they're starting to share their vision. They're starting to nurture rising leaders and to create a culture of duplication. A gold is earning $3,000 to $5,000 a month, and we have 19 golds on our Thrive Life team. So a platinum leader is achieving $27,000 in overall volume in a month. They're still working with 3 partners in their business, but each of those partners have now risen to become silver leaders, each contributing $9,000 overall volume to the organization. A platinum leader is definitely in a place where they're expanding their leadership through their doTERRA community. They are creating waves of momentum for their entire team. A platinum is now earning between $6,000 and $10,000 a month, often at this point shifting away from a previous career as they are replacing their full-time working income with their doTERRA home-based income. And we have 6 platinums on our Thrive Life team. A diamond leader is achieving $36,000 overall volume in a month at least. They're working now with 4 partners in their business who are each reaching the rank of silver, each of those leaders contributing a minimum of $9,000 to the organization. And a diamond leader is really strengthening their why for this business. At this point, there starts to be some momentum happening at this rank that's unstoppable. They're inspiring and leading a very large community filled with other strong leaders. Diamonds are earning between $10,000 and $20,000 a month, which opens up incredible time freedom and choices for their families. And in just 4 short years, since I started this business, we have had 5 people on our Thrive Life team achieve this rank. I'm going to finish off here with a quote from Jim Rohn. Success is not to be pursued. It is to be attracted by the person you become. I highly encourage you guys to connect with somebody who is achieving something that you admire or you would like to know more about within doTERRA. They will tell you that they have had to develop and become an incredible version of themselves that they maybe didn't know was possible in the beginning. And I love that doTERRA recognizes and compensates people for becoming the best version of themselves. Another one here, success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. So important, so key in a business model such as network marketing. And time is more valuable than money. You can get more money, but you cannot get more time. What we allow you to do in doTERRA is generate a business that gives you more time freedom, where the income continues to grow and you have the opportunity to decide when and where you're building that and who you're spending your time with. So I just want to thank you guys for going through those slides with me. And if you've watched this and your heart is, tugging at you to learn a little bit more about where and how this can fit into your life, I highly encourage you to reach out and ask some more questions. My email address is susanbursic@live.com. So that's just SUSANBURSIC@live.com. Or the person who shared doTERRA with you or directed you to this webinar will be more than capable of connecting you to somebody who can share more about the questions that you have. I can honestly tell you guys that there has been no more fulfilling experience that I've ever come across in terms of work that allows me to use my strengths to show up and help people, serve people, doing it from home when it works for my family, giving us the option to have choices in our life, which is so valuable. And we get to do it with the most incredible essential oils that we have everywhere in our house because we use them for so many different ways. And I don't know if you remember at the beginning of the video, but 73% of the population is looking for natural solutions, and you guys have that to offer. So use your oils, share your experiences. People are waiting for you to be the person who stretches out a hand and helps them. And for those of you guys that are feeling called to step up your leadership game and do something with bigger purpose that's more fulfilling, that allows you to be a mom first, a friend first, a daughter, a son, whatever it is that you are wanting to be more available for, all the while doing meaningful work that allows you to create income and some financial freedom, please look into doTERRA as a business. It has been an incredible experience. You will not be disappointed. If you are somebody who is dedicated to becoming the best version of you, do it alongside the building of a business with us, okay? Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope that you'll reach out if you have any questions, and I look forward to you continuing on this journey with us. Take care.